when you are only looking outside of yourself. That's the quickest way to get into imposter syndrome. That's the quickest way to take yourself from your vision into somebody else's vision. Just because somebody does their business a certain way doesn't mean that that certain way is meant for you. So for you to fake it till you make it like them, to be like them, or to have that level of success, ultimately will leave you feeling stuck. Welcome, Badass Manifester. I am so glad you are here. I'm your host and head coach, Ashley Gordon, master mindset and manifestation biz expert, founder of the Quantum Coaching Certification, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur obsessed with empowering you to create quantum leaps in your energy, your life, and your business. This is the show to help you make magic your everyday normal, where the ripple effect is real and the guest experts are world class. My mission is to power your conscious and subconscious mind with manifestation teachings, business tools, and coaching techniques to put your potential into action. Consider this your weekly up level. Are you ready for quantum transformation? Let's do this. And we are back, Bam Fam. Hey, what's up? Hello. How you doing? Hope you had an awesome weekend. I have been working away this past weekend because QCA, Quantum Coaching Academy, as part of the coaching certification process, there is a live event. And originally, the live event was going to be in person. And I booked it and everything was solid. And then as the event got closer, I felt the energy of the group and was listening to feedback and the regulations and da-da-da-da-da. And we ended up canceling the in-person. Now it's 100% virtual. You know, it was a bummer. I'm not going to lie. It was a real bummer. I was really upset about it. But now that I'm like cruising through all this content, I am so excited. So the live event portion of QCA is more of the advanced coaching tools. And I just love teaching them. And I'm so excited to just have everybody integrate them into their practice, into their work. It's going to be so good. So good. So I've been working away at that all weekend, but it's been a pleasure. Like, I'm not going to lie. I love having seeing a Saturday open on my schedule that has nothing on it. And I'm like, ooh, it's so creative. Like no calls, no nothing. It's like the best. So that's what I've been up to. And holy moly, the amount of tags about Organifi have been through the roof. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited for you guys to try it. So the green juice is my fave, but I also love the red juice. It's like a whole thing because their product suite is beautiful because you have a morning juice, an afternoon juice, and then an evening like turmeric tea vibes. So they have you covered across the whole board for the whole day. So if you have not yet gotten your green juice, what you waiting for? It's so good. It's like minty green juice packed with 11 superfoods for detoxifying the body and boosting your energy. And Organifi is so good to me. They actually sent me a ton of samples for the QCA live event. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have all these samples now. I'm like, what am I going to do with these? But actually, I'm going to use them, obviously. But I have samples of things that I haven't tried before. They have this Pure blend, which is a prebiotic. It has digestive enzymes in it, which I do take anyway. It has monk fruit, ginger fruit. It's got lemon, coffee berry, apple cider vinegar, coconut water, and it has prebiotics in it. So it's got really good stuff. I'm excited to try that. I know some of you have already tried it. I'm curious how you liked it. And Pure, like the reviews on it at least, they say that it helps with clarity, digestion, and your brain health. So I'm about that life. I think we could all use that. So go check it out. You can get 15% off, you guys, with my discount. And some of you have messaged me and said, I used your discount code and they were having a sale on their website and you get both. So, hey. Okay, so it's www.organifi.com/manifest with Ash, MANIFEST, WITHASH. That's a mouthful. Organifi.com/manifestwithash, or you can just use my code manifestwithash. Super duper excited to jump into today's episode. I was jamming out on a Facebook Live talking about how you don't have to fake it till you make it. I'm so over that fake it till you make it. I do like faith it till you make it. That's different. But I'm all about being it till you see it. And I'm going to just drop some nuggets about how you don't have to fake it till you make it. And if you're not in the Facebook group, what are you doing? Come join us. I go live. I share things. You can promote yourself on Thursdays. There's a lot of good stuff happening in there. And it's going to just get better and better and better. So it's called Badass Manifestors. And the link is in the show notes for all the things. Okay, enjoy today's episode. So here is the download of the day. I titled this How to Stop Faking It Till You Make It. And I posted this today on my Instagram about this notion that we are taught in a lot of ways to fake it till we make it. And what's really interesting about that is that forces us, when we aim to fake it till we make it, to look outside of ourselves, to say, hey, that person over there who's doing what I'm doing, or that person over there who's really successful, I have to be like them in order to make it. It's like, how do I fake it to be like them in order to make it? And the truth of the matter is that looking outside of yourself will only get you so far, right? It's good to look at inspiring people and be inspired by others, like, yes, 100%. And when you are only looking outside of yourself, that's the quickest way to get into imposter syndrome. That's the quickest way to take yourself from your vision into somebody else's vision. Just because somebody does their business a certain way doesn't mean that that certain way is meant for you. So for you to fake it till you make it like them, to be like them, or to have that level of success, ultimately will leave you feeling stuck. Instead of faking it till you make it, be inspired by others. But more importantly, I say be it until you see it, right? So it's very similar, but it's different in the sense that being it until you see it actually requires you to look within yourself. Being it until you see it actually requires you to say, okay, that we all have this vision of success in our minds. We all have this bigger vision of ourselves in our minds that we see. You know, whether you see yourself on Oprah's couch, or you see yourself standing on a stage, or you see yourself writing a book, or you see yourself helping people. Whatever the vision is of what you see in your mind, you have to tune into her, that person, that part of you. Because if you can see it in your mind, it's real. It already exists. So it's just a matter of you saying, okay, this version of me, how is she showing up in the world? What is her energy like? How is she nurturing herself? How is she taking care of herself? And actually tune into her and answer questions like that. Like, what does she do? How does she show up? How does she act? How does she run her business? How does she operate in the world? And really tuning into the energetic frequency of the way she moves and does and lives. That's going to get you there so much quicker than faking something that's outside of yourself. Faking it until you make it. Why do you have to fake it when you already are that? There's no need to fake it. There's no need to fake anything because you already are that. So if you can see that version of you, you know she already exists. You know it's already a potential possible reality. And so your job is to tune into that reality. Your job is to tune into the frequency, the energetic blueprint, and then getting into more of the specifics of how she moves, how she acts, how she does, how she lives. And when you do that, what happens is that you no longer have to fake anything, because you are automatically a magnet for everything that version of you has in her life. That's like it right there. You don't have to fake anything. You don't have to try and be anybody else. All you have to do is just be who you are, fully expressed. And so when we give ourselves the permission to fully express ourselves and all of our grace and all of our mess and all of our truth, we become magnetic. We become exactly who we were always meant to be. when we say, this is who I am. I don't need to try and be anybody else. When I first started my business, I was very much so like, okay, I need to just look around and see what everybody else is up to and learn how to do business that way. That never worked for me. Nothing happened. Nothing that I wanted was actually happening. It felt hard. It felt resistant until I had to say, okay, like, what is it about me? What is it about the leader that I'm becoming? What are the qualities of the leader I'm becoming? What are the values of the leader I'm becoming? And then start living in alignment with those. And it really is an inner game. And when you start to align yourself with your inner world and your values and your mission, your true mission for showing up, ideas will hop in. People will help you. You'll attract the right VA. Everything will start to come into place. You'll get the download for the course. You'll get the download for what you're supposed to be working on. You'll get the download for how to show up on social media. You'll know what platform to go on. You won't be questioning, should I go on Facebook or Instagram or this or that? You'll just know because you know what you stand for. And when you know what you stand for, nothing can stand in your way. So that's the download of the day. Let me know how you feel about it. Would love to get your feedback, your impression. And thank you for tuning in, popping in. I'm going to be popping in a lot more. So welcome if you're brand new to this group. Super excited to have you here. Super excited for you to be here. I took a poll in the group last week and I was like, I want to get to know you guys more. Are you coaches? Are you entrepreneurs? Are you stay-at-home moms? Are you retired? And it was really eye-opening to see there's a ton of entrepreneurs in here and there's a ton of corporate babes and there's like a mix, and it's really great because we can all learn from each other. So keep posting, keep showing up for each other, keep supporting each other. That's the intention of this community. So it's really, really cool to watch you guys show up like so big for each other. I read the comments. Obviously, I can't comment on everything, but I do see what's going on and I really like it. So keep it up. So here's the question for you to leave you with. Starting from where you are today, how can you start to own your truth more? How can you start to embody yourself more? How can you stop looking outside of yourself and tuning into yourself and saying, okay, that version of me that I see in my mind that is already this fully expressed leader, how can I step into her shoes today? And start right now. It doesn't have to be this whole big process. You just have to care about it, and you have to ask yourself deeper questions, better questions, more empowering questions to help you step into that next level, which isn't even the next level because you already are her. So step into her, be her, see her, embody her, all the things. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Have a beautiful Monday. Whoop, whoop. Bye. Woo! We did some work today. Thank you so much for listening. You know I love my BAM fam. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who you know would love it too, because we live for the ripple effect over here. And how can you best support the show? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review on iTunes, and let me know how the podcast has impacted you. I love being part of your real-time journey, so screenshot the episode and tag me and my guests on Instagram at Manifest with Ash. Now say it with me. I am my own power source. I am the master of my own energy, and I deserve everything that I desire. We don't just talk about it over here. We be about it. Now go get 'em.